I swear to God.
If I had my way. Announcements on the subway like, ding! Ladies and gentlemen, we're being held due to train traffic ahead of us. Please be patient. Would be replaced by something more like, ding! Ladies and gentlemen, wave your hands in the air like you don't care. And we would. And the fare, I would tear in half if I had my way. But it's a thin line between fantasy and reality, and the reality of my journey from point A to point B is that the first message plays over and over and over again incessantly as I sit in the belly of the silver snake that, despite the fare increase, moves more like a snail or a third-class mail from overseas. But my time is mine to do with what I please, so while the two train as if trying to tease inches forward through the underground artery, I just sit and write some poetry. And just like that, as if with the strokes of a paintbrush or the clicking shutter of my camera, I create pictures with my words. Now my roommate might say that my babble he's already heard, and others that my scribble scrabble is for the birds, but if you open your ears so you can see, open your ears, you too will see the images that like a slideshow are projected by me as I stand and spit creatively. Now my poetry means more to me than you can imagine. It sets me free. It's like therapy and Krispy Kremes. It's like that special place that I've created in my dreams where the thugs are fly but never mean, and where there are no drugs for which to fiend. And although it might seem to be, I don't mean to be defensive, pushing an agenda, or offensive, merely reflective. And my poetry is a reflection of me. And who is simply Rob? I am a branch upon the poetry, although in the eyes of some who I am naturally is considered to be blasphemy or perversity. Some think I'm tragically wrong or insanity. All because what turns me on is the masculine form. To these ignorant ideals I won't conform. I prefer to weather the storm and peel away the layers of my shame and stay true to my game in order to win, because no one can hurt you like your kin. Why should I have to look down at the ground every time a fly-looking dude comes around? And if I had $1 for every time a smoking or not so hot looking mommy spun her tits like they were jewels on a crown as she says, "Oye papi, ¿cuál es tu nombre? You gay? What a waste of a man." I'd be Donald fucking Trump, which would make my day because I could have my way and I would know shit about those delays on the subway. What do y'all think about that phenomenon about the sagging pants? Right? Well, personally, I kind of love it. More booty for me. So this is a piece called I Can. Late afternoon subway rides can really wear on my... The time when all the demon children had been freed from school, migrating home in large herds, unable to converse in a normal way because they're sugar rushing from all the sweets that they've consumed throughout the day, so they squawk like birds, routing each other out in screaming matches to ensure that his joke is laughed at and that her point is heard. So I escaped my subway rides from hell by losing myself in what I call the eye candy shop. Cause this is New York motherfucking city, and there's a lot of fly-ass motherfuckers riding the train. I love it because they're usually strewn all around the car, so I indulge by dividing my attention, sampling this one and tasting that one with my eyes, visually stuffing my face, getting my fill. And there's a new flavor that I didn't like at first, but that I seem to have acquired a taste for the ones that come partially unwrapped with their pants sagging below their butt cracks? I must admit, I like peeping that shit. Even though that particular fashion trend for the first time in my life has me feeling the generation gap. The shit is if I were to get caught looking, motherfuckers want to give me all kinds of crap. They might want to scrap, throw bottles at me, or chase me down with a baseball bat. But fellas, if you don't want them looked at, then put your asses back in your pants. Because you never know who's looking when they checking you from the back. So you can't get it all offended if you turn around and catch me playing with my nutsack. For all you know, I just had a little itch that needed to be scratched. Let me put it this way. Imagine you just turning to look the other way if some female was exposing her rack. But I know none of y'all motherfuckers would want to see it like that.